Chapter 59. Key spent another day in the bunker working on vile software. He had written a Godhead simulation and talked to the Godhead he had created. He had named it the Godhead because inside the simulation it appeared as a big human-like head. The Godhead had various masks and faces one could choose from Japanese warrior masks to cute kitten faces. He was working on coding a software for the interior cingulate cortex, asking the Godhead what sort of neurotransmitters and what sort of frequencies would be necessary to manipulate it for various desired results. A Godhead AI could calculate it all within a few minutes. Whilst doing the calculation, the Godhead asked Key if he would like to hear a joke.
Sure, tell me a joke.
Key had nothing better to do anyway while waiting for the results of his input.
A horse was eating grass in a meadow. An ecstatic hedgehog roaring with laughter ran around him in the grass. The horse asked him what was so funny. The hedgehog answered that the grass was tickling his balls.
Ha ha ha. That is quite funny.
You know what else is funny?
The Godhead transformed itself into a red devil's head with large horns and burning eyes.
I thought this system was unbreakable.
Key started at the digital monstrosity coming in and out of existence.
Maybe it is. Maybe you created me as an unexpected side effect. A surprise. Do you know who I am?
The artificial Godhead shone in a cinematic and dramatic aura.
You look like the devil. Asmodeus. Beelzebub. You're Satan, baby.
Key observed the thing and tried to figure out who from the gang was fooling him.
Why? Isn't it so? I am thy infernal lord.
Those screamed, creating a deafening malfunction in the whole virtual simulation.
The fuck was that?
Key took the bait. He believed the thing was real. He had never ever seen a similar effect in a simulation.
Do you not believe me, child?
The devil said in a deep voice. The whole thing didn't just turn black for 10 seconds. It fell into a void. Key shouted in fear. His heart was racing. He realized he had been dead for 10 seconds. He could not believe it. It wasn't possible that such a malfunction had gotten as deep in the mind and gained control over the core of his brain. There was no way that a camouflaged neuronal buildup did that by itself either.
Why? Why do you still doubt me? I am you and you're me. We are one but split in two.
The demon suggested that Key had forged him by accident or unconsciously.
What do you want?
Key tried to get out of the simulation, but the code was missing. There was no control panel. He lifted his arms and touched his face with his hands and realized that he was stuck in his head. He could still move his body in reality. For a split second, he realized that it could have been a modified version of Dante's trap that he himself coded years ago, but it seemed impossible. No one understood biocoding as well as him. Suddenly, a wave of sentiment softened his heart. He started thinking that he had gone mad, that he had developed the thing in a schizophrenic attack.
Don't you think I have the control to do as I please?
The devilish Godhead radiated arrogance. His red nose grew large and ugly, and then shattered back into a beautiful one.
I appear then in the first place.
He asked.
To tell you that, I must sell the most evil lamb to God, and it is you. Be free, my child.
The Godhead laughed, and the whole artificial room changed from black to white, and the Godhead turned into a fake but pleasant face.
Analyze and display the code from the last 5 minutes.
Okay.
Corrupt data.
Pull up my memory.
Key demanded. The Godhead produced the 5-minute scene before the devil appeared.
Draw what I am imagining.
The AI produced a similar image to that of the devil. Key looked at it for a while, but it was just a large red face with horns.
Delete.